I live on Province Road, which is basically here. Yes, this is Province Road here. And walking my dogs every day along Shank Painter is not fun. Especially when you're dealing with dogs who don't actually know the difference between a bike and a car and a bush. They just want to go. And as we all know, Shank Painter has different widths depending on where you are. It's a mess. This proposal doesn't solve all problems, but it, as I said earlier, kind of tries to bring a little bit of order to the chaos to move us in the right direction. I think this is a good proposal. It's not ideal, but it definitely moves us way ahead of where we are right now, which is true chaos. You've got different problems in different sections, so it's divided into 3 sections. The first section is from Bradford to the Stop and Shop. The second section is from Stop and Shop to Province Road, and the third is from Province Road to Route 6.
Can you say what A is one more time?
A is from Bradford
Yeah.
to the Stop and Shop parking lot, the beginning of the shop, the first entrance. B is to Province Road, and C is to Route 6. Okay, so these are, this is looking north. Okay, yes. This is looking north on, no, sorry.
Looking at the...
Right, this is the end of this is Bradford Street here, right, okay. Okay, so basically, right, okay, so what we're proposing, this is section A. Yeah, let's get this backwards now to flip my brain around. On this side, which is the wide side, this is the side with the Stop and Shop, there is enough room for a dedicated bike lane and still allowing pedestrians to walk on concrete. So we're proposing a bike lane for there, an actual bike lane where bikes can go and stay out of traffic and stay out of the human area, and everyone can have their own space, miraculously. We figure, it's there, let's use it. On the other side, it's simply too tight. There are some areas very briefly where there is space, but generally it isn't, and it just gets too confusing too quickly. So we're going to be using the sharrows on that side. To just inform everyone, the law allows bikes on the full lane, that the bikes will be in that lane, and that keeps the bikes in the road and the pedestrians on the soft shoulder. Okay, so this is the B section. B section, on the Stop and Shop side, we've lost the bike lane space. It gets, again, very complicated. There's narrow spots, there's wide spots, there's parking areas. It's a mess. So we've put sharrows on both sides. Simple solution. And then this is the final section. The sharrows stay on the northbound side, but again, we have room for bike lanes. And there's even sidewalk on some of it, so all the more so. This is, I think that's the end of the, yes, okay. Oops, sorry, because that basically covers both sides. It's not ideal because we don't have dedicated bike lanes on both sides for the entire, and on one side there's no dedicated lanes, just sharrows.
Right.
But as I said, the sharrows at least get the bikes into the road to protect everybody, both the drivers and the bikers. The pedestrians now have space. People who are walking their dogs, especially the people who are going to the dog park, have a significant amount of area where they can walk unmolested by bikes even. Another important issue is specifically on Shank Painter, people have a tendency to go the wrong way on Shank Painter heading towards Stop and Shop because there's a wide space
On that side.
on that side.
Yeah.
For the pedestrians, especially for those of us who are walking a dog in the other direction, you don't suddenly realize there's a bike behind you, and sometimes they don't ring a bell, they don't ring a light, and that can get really dangerous really fast. And I actually had my dog almost jump into the traffic once to avoid a bike. If there's no sharrows on the other side, people will have a tendency, I know not everyone will follow the rules, but people will tend to follow the sharrows, going the correct direction towards Stop and Shop, coming back the other direction. And over time, more and more people will get comfortable with the rules and learn the rules and follow them.